portion of this worksheet where I practice blending these colored, or my oil pastels. So the first box tells me to go red into yellow, this one blue into red. Remember how we talked about making sure that I work with the lightest color first? The yellow is my lighter color, so I'm going to make my yellow on this side of the box like it tells me to. Remember, I can always go back over with as many, oopsie, contaminated. I can go back over this with multiple layers. So I just want a real nice soft layer. I'm lessening my pressure as I get further towards the center. Same is going to happen on the other side. I know that the first part I want to be pure red. I'm going to lessen my pressure. And as they begin to overlap, they'll mix a little bit. And I'm still lessening my pressure so that I'm barely even touching on the paper. Now I'm going to go back in with my yellow. I'm going to kind of clean it up, blend them together a little bit. Now that I've been working over in this red area, I would not want to go back and jump over to this yellow because I would contaminate it. I'm going to try to do the same thing on this one, where I go from blue to red. Red is my lighter value, not by much. Oops, try to stay inside the lines. Now I'm going to jump down to my monochromatic. I can pick any color I want of the three, does not matter. I am going to pick red. When I start, the middle one should be what's called the pure hue. So that's going to be pure red. And then I'm going to be working on tints and shades to make that monochromatic look. The further I get to the left or right, the more of that color I'm going to add. So with white here, I'm going to barely apply any white. And I start getting a pink. I'm going to do it again with a lot more pressure. And it's going to be an even lighter pink. Same thing will happen with my black. Here, I'm barely going to apply any black at all. I'm going to go back and add more on the one that's further away from the center. And then on my blacks, I'm definitely going to need to go back, clean them up a bit with my red. You can tell that that is becoming a shade or a little bit darker. Clean up some of the streakiness. And now I have a monochromatic scale at the bottom that has the tints and the shades of red coming from the middle.